kind of feels like ARK 1 is over, right? Because we did Genesis 2, we've been saying this is the end of paid content for ARK 1, and while that's true, this isn't the end of the road for ARK 1. Hope you're noticing that we're doing things like this. One, we're capitalizing more on community type things, meaning, giveaways and investing more in community events. We are also, of course, going to double down on the things that we're doing internally with events. Like I said, Summer Bash, we're going to extend that a little bit. We're still going to be doing our normal things with, like Fear Evolved and things like that. And often it may even give us a chance to, expand upon those things and make them larger. Who knows? We're also doing things like Lost Islands. Again, that's a free DLC that's going to be coming to you later this year. That's 3 new dinos, and that's all just this year. So just imagine what could be coming next year. With ARK 1. So I just want to let everyone know the end of content for ARK 1 it's not here yet, and I don't really foresee a near future for the end of ARK 1 content. I think as long as the community shows the passion for it and you show the hunger for it, I think there's always going to be some sort of way we can provide that for you. So just know that ARK 1 is not over. There's going to be a lot more things in terms of community events, patches, bug fixes, the normal live ops that's going to be going on. That's going to continue as we ramp our way up to ARK 2. And ARK 2, can't say much about that because honestly, I don't know much about ARK 2, and I probably want to keep it that way for right now. I do know that it's planned to be mostly primitive. You can see that's already been shared, so I don't feel like I'm giving that away. It's going to be mostly primitive, and that's about all I can share on that note. So ARK 2 is going to be fun. It's a long way out. I don't even know that there's anything tangible to share at this point. Again, if there is, I don't know. And then the other note I did want to bring up is ARK has just been wiped. So if you play on ARK, you can jump in right now. It's a fresh experience. Again, if you don't know what ARK is, it's kind of a 30-day experience where we wipe them every 30 days. I could be wrong. I believe it's 30 days. And basically, it provides a new experience for our players. If you don't want to do kind of the long experienced, official server thing, you can jump on and have a little fun for 30 days and reset. Do it again, or then jump onto a new experience. It's all up to you.
Yep. And then Nitrado Dollar will tweet that out anyway. So
yeah, we'll see. We'll tweet that out from Twitter. Yep. Make sure you guys know that. So I think Dolly, is that it? Dolly.
Is that it? Hey, Dolly, we good?
I think we're good. Right? We're good.
She's typing. It says Dolly's typing. Yeah, done good is what
done
she said.
Good. Dolly
in all
says
caps
we're good.
Lock. You're good.
We're good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the show. Again, if you like this, we'll do this more often. Hopefully you have fun. Hopefully you got a chance to give a box, and if you didn't, don't worry. There'll be many of opportunities throughout the end of this event, the Summer Bash event that's been extended a week, to get one of these. So with that, we'll be closing out. Luke, let's cut us.
And now it's a good transition as a community-focused project and whatnot, and a lot of feedback coming in. And Sergio's been doing a really great job of frontlining a lot of what we need to do or what we need to hear amongst our team from community side. So this is interesting. Like, it's amazing to see this being almost like a new phase into ARK 1 posts.
Yeah, and I think what's really cool about this is a lot of times with our expansions like Genesis 2, I get a lot of feedback that I think some people like real world dinos, the prehistoric, based on real dinos, and some people don't necessarily care for the sci-fi element so much. So what I like about this is when we do these type of things to where we allow the community to choose a dino that's going into the game, it's one of those prehistoric dinos that we get a lot of feedback about people, loving. So it's one of those real world dinos, and it's going to be really cool. I think we're seeing a lot of votes. We're seeing a lot of action around the community about, dossiers are going up, community art is going up. We're seeing a lot of energy around it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and it's a harken back to basically like ARK base, right? Like back in the island and whatnot. And if you weren't with Studio Wildcard and ARK during its starting years, during the island when that was a thing, like, Lost Island is almost like a soft reset to that time before.
Yeah,
you
these are
know,
fun times for the
Fun times.
community. These are it's like a new start. You know, these community-based maps tend to be favorites. You know, when I say community-based, meaning this came from a modder. We're working with a modder to kind of patch this up. I did want to touch on one thing. I saw a lot of comments in the forums and online. You know, some of the map design that's out there now, you know, may be similar to things you may or may not have seen, but I did want to touch on a few things, as everyone knows, as we go through the finalization process with that map. You know, it's going to change. So things that you see out there now, we know this is a map that people can go play right now, but just know that it's going to change a bit between, you know, what you're seeing now and what we end up producing. So don't get too scared about this looking like another thing or another map. Just know it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be special. And hopefully you're going to have a lot of fun with it with the 3 new dinos that will be coming. Again, that'll be coming later this year. Just wanted to touch base on that. Again, the contest is also going, and that is ending at the end of this month, and then we'll round up the top 10 and do another vote. But just want to touch base on that in case you were missing that. Let's see. So yeah, we have new sponsored mods, which is very cool. Let's go to sponsored mods, Luke, the first one. All right, so this is Architect. This is the first sponsor mod. If you don't know about the sponsored mod program, it's something that we do to compensate modders for doing something they love to do, honestly. We don't really tell them what they must work on and what they need to work on. They work on whatever they like, and we sponsor it, and we give them compensation for it. This month, we're giving Architect its building mod. I'm not going to pretend that I have a lot of experience in this mod. This one I'm not that familiar with, but I'll become familiar with shortly after the stream. Josh did send me some notes on this, but
Thank you,
unfortunately
Josh.
I didn't look at them.
Well, thank you, Josh.
I don't know much about this mod. Luke, you can go to the next one, but go check it out. We'll have links to this. All right, and the next is Cosplay Evolved. I do know a little bit about this mod because I did check it out, or I did see some screenshots. What I can say is if you are unsatisfied with your character in ARK, this will allow you to create any type of character you want to create. I'll go out there and say you can morph certain parts of your body, you can create different heads, you can create attach limbs to your body. It's actually mind-numbing the amount of things you can do with this mod. So definitely go check this out. These are 2 new sponsor mods that have popped up this year, or sorry, popped up this round of you know, voting and things like that. Also wanted to mention that submissions for sponsor mods are going on right now. I believe they end in a few weeks. Josh is going to kill me because he sent me that date too, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. But they end in a few weeks. So just know that if you want to get a part of our sponsored mod program, the submissions are ongoing now. They will be going for a few weeks, and it's a good opportunity to, you know, share what you've been working on and also collaborate with other modders that are in the program and share some of the stuff that you've been going through.